Today is new bike day, everyone's favourite day. Let's see if it passed the test of getting through the Italian courier system and my driving back from the pub. This video is sponsored by you guys, all the nice people that brought tickets on raffle for my S&M Homes BMX or the Dorado RRT. This is an independent crowd-funded bike review YouTube channel. It's also sponsored by my credit card, which allowed me to buy this bike, and to fund it and pay for it I'll be raffling this bike off later in the year. First, we've got the unboxing video now, first ride and setup video next week. Then I've got some great plans for later in the summer to turn this into a modern 190 200mm enduro race bike with some very special parts. Check out the unboxing video now. So this is my new bike, Norco Shore Park. Brought it on my own credit card, no affiliation with Bike24. It only arrived 10 days late after sitting in a depot somewhere in Italy for 10 days. So better than normal. Let's get it open. Water bottle. Everyone knows that a water bottle is the biggest performance factor of any mountain bike. Much more important than suspension, brakes, any of that stuff. This is really well packed, to be fair. Maybe when they saw the address was in Italy and they know what the post is like, they put in a lot of extra bubble wrap. New bike! Oh, my back. So, the bike's super well packed, to be fair. It's not a direct sale bike like when you buy a bike from Canyon or YT. They come in really good boxes, packed, and they've got instructions and it's all set up and easy to put together, step by step. So it's come from an online shop, Bike24. It's obviously not come in the original packaging from the bike company, Norco, which is not a direct sale brand. So they've obviously built it, packed it in their own box and with their own packaging. And yeah, very good so far. Good job. It's got a little box of goodies. The frame protection is not attached for some reason. I don't know why. I can put that on myself. Comes with a super cute little bottle of stands and a bag of extra bits. It's got tubeless valves, extra spacers for the stem, and the steerer tube's cut pretty long, so there's tons of space to move there. No problem so far, apart from there's no pedals. I don't know why bikes don't come with pedals. Imagine if you bought a car with no pedals. You had to go and buy the pedals before you could drive it. Now, I'm a big fan of Norco at the moment. They're probably one of the most progressive brands in terms of their geometry and the way they change the geometry per size with slightly different seat tube angles and chainstay lengths. They've got a really good setup guide for the downhill bike, which I had a few years ago. The best setup guide from any bike brand by a mile. But I don't know what's happened here. They sent me a CD, the setup, owner's manual on a CD, but I don't have any CD players in any of my computers. But I'm sure it'll all be on their website. If it's as good as a downhill bike manual that I had 3 years ago, they're still going to be way ahead of any other bike brand on the market in terms of the setup guides. It gives you super in-depth tyre pressure, suspension sag, compression settings, rebound settings, bar height, I think, from what I remember. Yeah, they're way ahead. Good work, Norco. Now, the box did come with some stem spacers for the direct mount stem. So I'm a tall rider, it's a large size, so I'm going to put those on straight away. It comes with these little spacers, plus also longer bolts. Again, good job. Now the bike comes with these little rubber frame protectors, which are nice. I've already put the one on the back and recorded it, but I didn't press record. And I had to check the owner's manual, which, as expected from Norco, absolutely one of the best owner's manuals I've seen. And that's super easy to find out that this is a down tube protector. And this little guy, if you want to shuttle on a pickup truck and you're dropping your bike onto the back of a pickup bed, that protects it when it's sat on the tailgate. But that's not going to be happening around here, so when you put this guard on, you want to start at the weld. It is great that it comes with this chainstay protector. Hopefully it should quieten down the noise quite well, because there's like air pockets under here in these guys, but there's nothing on the bottom for the lower chain slap, but hopefully with a short cage mech it'll be fine. But more concerningly, there's nothing here, which is a bit not perfect, but hopefully I've got some rubber tape left. We'll just put something under there to keep it quiet and protect it. Good attention to detail here. There's 2 exit ports for the derailleur cable housing. The lower one for Shimano, and then this one out here would be for SRAM, which will go straight into the top of a SRAM derailleur. So another good bit of attention to detail there from Norco. Everything's looking really good on this bike so far. It's got 2 sets of bottle cage mounts, so again, that is the most important performance factor of any mountain bike, so that's positive. There's a port here for dropper post, and I don't have a dropper post in 34.9, but I ordered a shim, which also arrived today. And I've got the 230mm post, bike yoke post from the Banshee, which is too tall for me. And the Banshee's out of commission for at least another 2 weeks waiting for parts. So I'm going to put that seat post on here. All looks good. It's a little bit cheap and cheerful because it is a cheap mountain bike at 5,200, I think it was. But all looks good, very well put together. Couple little things to keep an eye on down here. There's a pretty big hole here, which is probably going to collect dirt. I don't have any moto foam, but I might order some moto foam or find something to wedge in there to stop the mud filling up. It is sold as a park bike, which is basically a downhill bike. Double down tyres. I'll see how those go. It comes with a cute little bottle of tubeless fluid, only 200ml, so 100 for each tyre. I normally would put more than that in for safety, and I don't really care about the weight. I'm more about bikes being reliable, so I'll probably find some more sealant, put a bit of extra sealant in. Hopefully the rims are taped. It's got the valves in the box, so that's good. But double down tyre choice, we'll see how that goes. I don't know why they wouldn't just go for the full downhill casing, but we'll see. One good part is there's tons of space on the front end to adjust, raise, lower the front end. A Super Deluxe Ultimate Shock coil spring. Hopefully the sag works out for me on that, because I don't have any of the springs. That is, I prefer coil shocks in general, but that is a problem if you buy a bike online. You might have to buy another spring. There's no extra springs in the box. The forks air, that's fine. It's the lower model Boxer Select. I'm going to hopefully take it to Nigel Reeve, who is the king of RockShox suspension in my mind, in Switzerland next week, and get a tuned shock and a tuned custom damper for the Boxer, and hopefully a set of 29 lowers from him. Because my plan for this bike is some serious upgrades. When I first saw it launched last year, I thought this bike looks prime to turn into a super heavy duty 200mm travel enduro bike mullet, and with a few upgrades, the dropper, big wheel on the front, we can make this into a really good enduro racer. Coincidentally, a couple of weeks ago, Norco did launch their high pivot mullet, or 29er, Norco range enduro bike, so they're one step ahead of me there, or I was one step ahead of them, not sure which. But yeah, I got some big plans for this in the future. Got the Radon review first piece coming next week. I'm off to Davos tomorrow for a photo shoot for a bike brand, which I've got to do to go and earn some money. I'll be there for a week, then I'm back. Got the Radon review. Hopefully the final parts will have turned up from the Banshee. We can get that finished off and ridden. The S&M Homes is getting posted out tomorrow to the lucky winner, and the Dorado also finishes tomorrow. There's about 500 tickets left on that, so go and get a ticket before it sells out. This bike will be raffled off in a few months when I finish playing with it and enjoying it and tuning it. Yeah, overall, nothing to complain about on this bike. Very good job from Norco and Bike24. So that's it. See you soon. Huh?
But hey bro, it looks super heavy. There's no way you could ride that down a mountain.
Oh yeah, that's my friend Justin, just in case. Reminding me that the most important factor for a vehicle travelling down a hill with gravity is how light it is. So I chuck it on the scales. Nearly as important as if it can carry 500ml of water or not. 17.74 kilos for the Euros and 39.02 pounds for the Imperialists. See you next time for the setup and first ride, hopefully in a nice bike park, not raining in the Alps. The brakes on Euro style, oh my god. See you next time.